Huh?
Huh?
What?
Ooh, where?
Okay, let's get it.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. God bless me, gift of God bless me, gift of God bless me, gift of God bless me.
Unattached, I see.
And live.
That was a hell of a soiree.
I do not like your
That we
eyeballs.
could. We ain't leaving our men behind.
This is literally the
Trauma kit.
oh, what was that group in Fallout called? They started with a V because it was the Brotherhood versus the other niggas. These literally look like the other niggas. I forgot what their names was called.
Oh, fuck.
I was
Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness. I don't know why he just didn't wait. We could all just walked in together. The fact that Medic died of all people. So irresponsible. He needs to step down from his leader position. This is a great game. It is. I'm really enjoying it so far.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wild, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched.
That's so.
What's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Free too.
That's a fact. Confidence and just delusion are two different things. Got your stupid print press.
Listen.
No more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
Now that I don't think is a good idea. That's not a good idea.
Just like Mr. Billy.
Yeah, that's not smart.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
That doesn't mean you that doesn't mean you attack the city. That does not mean I was on your side till you start being irrational. I see why you're both forced to be in charge right now.
Doubtful. We don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
Can I talk to him? That's very drastic.
Excellent.
I've been here like 2 hours, not gonna lie. I saw you earlier, Al. Did you find the yes, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon.
You're not gonna be able to do that if you raid the town.
That I'll stop using Devil's Peak from the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to
You're
do.
welcome.
Articles to write, sir.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want to work.
I'm not gonna help you raid a town, lady. I don't know y'all well enough for that, one. Number two, that's not a smart idea. Number three, I just don't understand why you need to raid the town. This is so not smart. I need to go back, yeah. The poster, I can pay for the poster now. And then I gotta go off planet for that. Lady, we need to talk, cause you really had me running outside thinking some kid was out there. As I'm gonna see some poor little kid's dead body and some grown man. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
I'm I'm still mad at her for that.
Yeah, I am
Your
too.
face looks like that.
Safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
Mama, I told
Tuck,
you
Tuck.
that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it...
He gonna kill her.
What a sour thing to say. My little...
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Can I be a fly on the
Dear
wall?
kind stranger, this is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save.
Ain't no damn years.
Worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
Not you giving me your life savings.
Mm.
Thank you.
Mm. Don't make no sense.
Thank you for going to the Bank of Ebony.
You are stupid. Thank you for shopping with us. Come again. Huh?
Huh?
What?
Oh, where?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Don't throw up on me though, buddy.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Find the body. Find the body.
You said the
find
lower
the
floor on the
body.
right? You said on the right, correct?
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
Oh, sorry.
Her body, please.
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe.
Does he have a head? He does.
What's the world coming to?
Damn.
She does.
He got dragged though. Look at his wall.
Damn.
It was a scrap. It was a scrap in here before this all happened. What happened? I'm gonna take that though. You don't need that. But what happened? He has no information on them either. Their whole head is red. Jesus. Okay, hold on. What's this? A bed. Of course. Of course it's about a bed. Of course it's about a damn bed. Lord have mercy. We'll get that handled in a second. One thing at a time. I was supposed to get this man his poster. Cause this over here wanna buy. Ebony, how mad would you be? Let's say there's a situation where you knew somebody, right? Knew somebody that worked at your favorite store. And they said they'd buy something for you when they got that inventory. And then someone else offered them a better price, like, and then they gave it to them instead, after they already promised you that they're going to give it to you. How mad would you be?
An 8.
Ooh,
That's what this lady did to somebody.
wow. You must
Not
be
her.
awful.
No, not her. It was somebody else. I gotta find her.
Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith.
I would shoot them. Okay, Jabari.
So, what can I do for you? Signed by the Black Hole himself. There's no way I could pass that up. Why, did you want to see it? I don't have it yet. You really think he'd do that? I never would have figured. It's not worth the risk. Fine. Tell Velma that I don't want the poster anymore. I'll
Bet.
find something else to hang in my shop.
I hope you get the
Graham's
TV's
always
fixed
filling
for it.
the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay.
Don't dog walk him.
Yes.
Or her.
Yeah, someone. I can't even tell. There was so much blood on their face.
You're welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
You're spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
Okay.
Being triple, and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
You try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition.
I don't like you.
Anyway, what do you folks need?
Better attitude.
Alright.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish.
Is that the one that's dead?
I can't keep working. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, tell him Velma said to get
Already,
his ass down here.
he's dead. Okay, this is one. Okay, this is kind of a. This might be better for worse, but Fallout. If you do stuff like that, if you find like a quest early, like we did, normally you can just jump right into the conversation. But I guess to keep the game from breaking, they just want you to do in a certain order.
Sure can. That's a surprise. Tossball being. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about.
Okay. Yeah, so this is this is Braxton.
I think there'd be an option to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're the same thing, I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, I guess.
I was still saying to go up there, though.
I don't know.
I changed.
Yeah, I changed the mission.
Okay.
Because, like, so the base mission is that you gotta find out why Braxton is missing. Assuming that the victim is Braxton, now we gotta figure out his murder. So the Braxton thing is still remaining, like, unsolved for some reason. But I don't know. We'll see.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you? Poor Isaac.
Okay, so no, it's not the same person.
I haven't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help.
So no, who's Braxton? Okay, so we gotta go back.
Would have terrible teeth.
Okay.
She said Isaac.
But the person in their thing was
So the
Laura.
thing with Isaac is he didn't know
Yeah, it
what he said.
was.
He'd get stuck on something and he just couldn't let it go.
Hmm.
Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Got it. Alright, I can shut up, shutting up. I can do that for you real quick. But we need to find out where Braxton
They
is.
lips and they eyes. Permanently.
Permanently. She cooked with that one, chat. She cooked. Whoa, is there a Braxton
I think we
here?
just walk into these people's houses.
I don't know, but we're gonna keep doing it till we find Braxton.
Braxton.
Maybe you know who Braxton is? I have to ask questions.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
My fault.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
I don't want to call her out. That's crazy. You've been taking drugs, lady?
Oh. In that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
I'll be straight with you.
So you in his house.
Here in the wilderness, generally aren't able to come back. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm not.
What's that smell?
But she's just up in his house. She's snooping. So that was his house. Crazy.
Buy something to the side of that wall.
I'm sure someone said the same thing in Amber Heights.
I gotta find a new drinking buddy.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get back here. But it is what it is.
fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
What do you think you're doing?
Why are you yelling at me?
All right, but don't let me catch
Yeah, that's what I thought. You better get to stepping. You better get to stepping.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly? Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Yeah, I'm sure it ain't. Get your asses out of here.
Get down.
Yeah, anyways.
Get to stepping
Get to stepping.
before I get to spraying.
Okay. Leadership. The rest of them guns. Persuade.
How many shrimp do you think you could eat in one sitting?
Shrimp?
Yeah.
12? Well, what size are they? If we're talking prawns, maybe 7, 8. If we're talking like little regular shrimps, probably 12.
You just made me feel like a fatty.
I'm just falling because I'm not sure because it's like, am I eating it with something like with rice or something? Am I eating it just shrimp?
Down like 20.
Yeah, I feel like from somewhere between 12 and maybe 20. I'm not sure.
30 on a good day.
That's too many.
I love shrimp.
Shrimp is good.
I'm the person that eats the little shrimps that sister had a baby and lost its leg and now he has to work in the factory. It's the same thing. It's not a good life, but it makes every day worth living.
True story.
That's the reason I have to go through all that. I ate the sister. It's delicious. Can I tell you do it again? Might eat the baby.
That's crazy. I have yet to meet either of you people.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did.
Would be a
How
hit.
can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the
Oh, please don't do this.
Often poke.
Clear my... Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Judge you by the face you look like the freaking colossal titan.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits.
Hi,
in Halcyon.
Chappie.
Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me.
I'm just trying to tell you about some guy that died in your apartment. And from the way people complain about y'all food, I'm good.
Aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough
You
time.
said they
Mr.
put
Saga.
raisins in the potato
doing
salad.
It sounds like it.
Don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. Now, I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
I don't. Yeah, this sounds like a personal problem. I got other problems. I don't care. Oh my god.
But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Eventually.
It really was on my to-do list.
Whatever.
I'm just
Still,
like a
your
politician.
intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please
I don't know how
consider
people
this
get by with that when you're in games and situations like this. Like, your town is 2 blocks. If you don't see who Uncle just died, the hell? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Probably walk past the funeral and everything.
Right. Do I have to really... Oh, I have to talk to him about the... Okay. One thing at a time. See, got all the way over here without a hitch. See, I told y'all. I said you just gotta give me a second to get my feet wet and I can do better and move around faster. Got here in a pinch.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now.
So am I.
Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Mm-mm.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here.
They're cannibals.
Guns and marauders scare off all but the boldest.
They're cannibals.
And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner? I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home.
They're cannibals.
Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
We're gonna save right here. I'm gonna blast these people. And we'll see what happens. Cause what's not gonna happen? How do I prove it though? Do I have to find information or something? Who are you?
Oh, hi.
There was this other man who used to bring them. I don't know. I'm not... Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Oh God.
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards,
they murdered him. They murdered them.
We wouldn't want to intrude.
I gotta prove they killed them though, so I can confront them about it. I can pick that door with no problem. She's kind of standing there, so. It's another locked room. I bet he's in one of these locked rooms, bruh. I know he is. Yep. Yep. Yep, psychos. Yep. Yep.
They sulfur-sodden assholes.
Yep.
Ain't enough that the rats eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Yep. I knew it. My instincts know better. Talking about welcome in, have a seat, come eat. Don't know our names, didn't ask no question, didn't say who are you, nothing. Talk about come down, sit down and eat. I wish a nigga would. 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 Instinct's way too good. Instinct's way too good. So, how do I make this painless for, like, everybody? Do I just kill the dad? Do I kill everybody? The daughter didn't do nothing as far as I know. Oh, that back is a back door. Oh. So,
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen.
oh, am I?
Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
I already knew. The murdering cannibal. Excuse me.
Pretty, my dear. She's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry.
Attack the person that's attacking you, Shawty.
How is he getting me back up? Thank you.
They deserve to die so cruel.
How can I explain this to folks?
There's nothing to explain.
Burn the bodies.
That's just my problem. My problem. That's just my problem. My problem.
There's nothing to explain.
I will kill you. I will kill you.
There's nothing to explain. These niggas murdered somebody for nothing. They murdered him for no reason and went cannibalistic. For what? Who knows?
Always a cannibal.
Always gotta be a can. I knew some. I mean, the moment I stepped inside, I knew something wasn't right. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. I'm gonna need that to stop happening, please.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yeah, I already know this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery without
I already know.
Sorry, ma'am, I wasn't trying to be rude.
Oh my god, it's okay.
I see what you're saying.
Don't even waste your time.
I'll have to try that. Anyway.
Don't waste your breath,
What do you
Pravati.
folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind? Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer. Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here.
Right.
Everything's...
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. Because we've got a budget, alright? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand. Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
Why?
Tell me about it.
Let me go see what this is about.
Around a little while you're at it?
Nick, okay, you already made this mistake twice now, falsely accusing people.
Without hurting his job performance.
I don't think you need to be in charge. You promised to get somebody an item and try to resell it to the highest bidder. You falsely accused somebody for skipping out on work and they were dead. Now you're doing this? You about to be 3 for 3 with me? Are you about to be 3 for 3? Lady, you better relax.
New face, huh? You from Offworld? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Nope. I'm calling her bluff.
If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
Ooh. Well?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What rumors? Give me tea! Give me tea, boo! Give me tea!
You know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut of the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know? But if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our... Well, as long... But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. Why, thank you. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about...
I'm gonna throw the wrong order. But that's just, yeah. I got y'all. Got you. I got you. Wait. Didn't she just... I gotta redo it? Okay, hold on.
Why don't you... Sure thing. Nope.
Okay.
Not forever. But we've each
Eric's
saved up our
handiwork.
bits.
That's what I need to click on. I gotta find that one.
I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Okay.
Hi, Gemini. I don't think I said hi.
Your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the
Ooh.
most reliable types. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Come on, give me some ice cream. It's getting warm up here for some reason.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially with...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, the plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with the Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's...
Perception's also not
there
quite
should be a
high
terminal
enough.
in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I'm the wrong hand.
What can I do?
Right.
A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
And get a prescription today. A balanced life.
About 2 more fights or something, and I should be able to level up.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
Uranium fever got me down. Uranium fever. I'm around. I counter in my hand. Cause we're going to win. Fever has gone and got me down. The AGC. Three. I don't know. Let's see if I download. I'm gonna have no top. Around. I got a counter in my head.
Excuse me.
I gotta get rid of that other helmet that has, what you call it? Lockpick advantages. Don't need the other one anymore. That gave me lockpick max at a distance.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can I have your boots? Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mana Queen showed up. Then Raptidon. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help? Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. Oh, much obliged.
May not be too long.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here. Headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Why would you attack this girl?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
What do you mean by blurry?
She's seeing double.
Oh.
Just be. Why are we all getting violent? We don't gotta get violent with her. For what? Relax.
This ends like Mass Effect. I'm pissed. I'm still not over it. I randomly thought about it the other day and I was so distraught. I'm like, what was the point of there being love if it doesn't matter? What's the point of making me believe I was gonna make alien babies if it didn't matter?
I'm not wiping shit. You made a statement. You stand on it.
Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Well, I see you had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Then you should have deleted it.
Right.
I'm nosy.
Oh.
Hello,
yes.
new follower.
No doubt someone else was having a
I
laugh
know
at my
gold.
expense before you.
Welcome.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Should know better.
Why'd
Your
you give
left
them your
kidney, right?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. No, I am a company man.
Clearly.
Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Okay.
I don't like either one of these. I was going to tell him
One kidney and no business. Crazy.
I'm not saying this place is garbage. I mean, it's barely holding afloat, but
Take it easy. Take it easy, pal.
Take it easy, pal.
Thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Is the better option.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Finally, give me more XP than that. Thank you.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Yeah, I thought you. I also thought it was a. When he said Bolt 52, I was like, what?
Much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
Hello?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Hardly the point, sir.
Help us with this final matter and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. If someone is up...
Hold on. Okay.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
Chillin', one of my favorite games. Really? Really? This is my first time deep diving into it. I feel like they're gonna assassinate him. Yeah, and one of us is gonna do it. Maybe even me, depending on what happens.
I'll do it gladly.
I don't know, boy. He's just like a corporate wannabe turned to be as best as he can. It doesn't seem like he's a horrible person. His ambitions are just high.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Jesus. Sanjar's made. Yeah, it's definitely some questionable things he's done, considering this man gave his left kidney for a raise. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But
I never met someone so desperate.
Yes, that's kind of
so pathetic.
Yeah, it's kind of odd if you ask me. But do what you want, I suppose.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every 60-pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout?
I didn't say any of that, first of all.
Only nugget of paradise in
Jesus! I haven't played any... Oh, really? It's good. It's good. I recommend it.
Truthfully spoken, I do win.
I highly recommend it.
My aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long.
Yeah, go.
Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I got you.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we venture off once more.
Catherine's.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway? Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. Yeah. I guess the Marauders noticed.
Sorry, y'all. I locked in.
Blew the bridge and took off with the goods.
I locked in.
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill.
We was chatting. We was chatting for a good while, and I started locking in again.
If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I caught my breath.
All right. He's in. Ooh, is that a scythe? That's fire. That's fire.
Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as Anyway? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
Nice.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
A balanced life through chemistry. It's a really upbeat song, but
That's just cruel and inefficient. I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more.
It sound good, bro, but do you mean it?
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
Right.
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
I did just say it before I did it, so.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. Finally. Finally. About time.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business.
Oh, his
But
tongue
before
is
we get down
missing.
to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
It looks like he's about to have
We
a
did
mad
what we
list.
could, as best we
Yeah.
could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so? I suppose
Doesn't
not.
matter.
Curiosity was always my besetting sin. And we both know I'll find out eventually. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver.
Oh my god! I want to be done with you.
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 30
Phineas!
He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant right. Yes, I braved the
Not you
wilderness,
getting
so you don't have to.
defensive.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
That's crazy.
Not you, your mom was in the gutter.
Huh?
You know, the gutter.
Crazy. I really want to say do it your damn self.
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
Okay.
This is why I stopped helping.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Terrific. I'll be here.
All right, let's go. Let's go fix the radio.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I can make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I'm well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Huh? That's a ship.
Dang, well, there are people to help them.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Nope. I'd have to get an
Not
option.
you,
I was
yeah.
like,
Gotta get Ebony on one of those. The sarcasm and the blatant. Don't bitch this what Ebony would get done. Can you do this for me? No.
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 Why not?
Cause I don't. I'm off the clock. I don't want to.
You just woke up. Off the clock.
Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a
reunion.
Yeah, group hag.
Without a physical contact waiver? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your
This
own
seems like a
toes off.
private conversation.
Acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars.
Oh, you want me to choose? I don't want to help either one of you with this. I'm not gonna lie.
Colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
I gotta check out this shit. Why can't y'all set that to be produced?
You asking me? I just got turned around. Literally. To the wrong direction. Thank you for daylight. Jesus. This is unfortunate.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Some crew, huh? Back to me.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead.
Oh.
I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That's extra fucked up. Damn. I'd be pissed.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special though, ain't she?
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines. Ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
Not a mite upset. Mass random keys is so crazy. I'll try.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but unless you're hard work. I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. I don't have the bit. Besides,
Because
if I
you're
make it-
stealing.
If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back. Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show? I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise.
Thank
And then
you.
get back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
No, there is not. Oh, what? It's like I have to convince people to stop trying me. Oh my god.
Well, I'll be a Raptidon's dinner. Reckon I ought to listen to gossip more often. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Yep. Nice. Let's go.